Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the RathCo Gaming Channel. I'm your host, Robbie Rath, and I'm here today to bring you another episode of the RathCo original program, Deep Thoughts. This episode is going to be a bit different. It's going to be called Life of Rob, Part Number 1. Each episode with the title Life of Rob will be about my day-to-day life and things of that nature, so I hope you all enjoy this one. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, now for me personally, I do my best to keep to a daily schedule. I do things that way so that I remain organized and on task. I take things one day at a time because that's all I can really handle. I carry around a black book which contains my planner. Each month I write out my work schedule. However, my day-to-day life is usually too unpredictable to really plan out every detail. But I can still manage to prepare myself for the day as it unfolds by taking care of a few things the previous evening. This way, all I had to do each morning was shower, eat, shave, then grab the clothes and go bag I had packed and prepped the night before. And I discovered that if I packed up all of the things I need for the next day the night beforehand, my morning goes much smoother and easier this way. Plus, I have a lot of extra time before I have to leave. So, another thing I like to do as part of my organizational skills and OCD, I like having all of my scheduled activities and tasks for that day written down in a small pocket-sized notebook, due to the fact that if I don't write things down, I tend to forget about them. Now, things are a bit different on the days in which I have to go to work. Those days I pack a bit differently and plan a bit differently than how I go about packing for a day off. I work evenings most of the time, which leaves me plenty of time before I have to leave to prepare for work, shower, shave, and get my gear together. My job consists of preparing foods such as pizzas, clams, and french fries, so needless to say, it's nothing too physically demanding. So I go into work, and all I have to do is check out what's written on the dry erase board for that day, complete all of those tasks that are written there in between taking and prepping orders and whatnot. But lately we've slowed things down a bit due to the lack of business because of the incoming cold weather for the east coast of the country and during the change of seasons. This is going to be my first winter working at this particular job, and I'm probably not going to be getting very many hours once the snow flies just because of how slow business is going to be. Also, my sleep schedule has been a bit off lately as well. I've been taking my multivitamins in the mornings along with my antacid. However, I've still been having a hard time getting to sleep and then staying asleep. So maybe I've been thinking in the near future I might start taking melatonin, or maybe cutting down my caffeine intake a bit, or maybe both. I don't know. But after work today, I really plan to come home and lay down and crash and go to sleep after work. That's my master plan for this evening. But I mean, I've been planning on taking a vacation with my wife too, hopefully sometime between now and next summer. But deciding where we want to go is never easy due to the fact that there are so many places in the world that I want to check out, specifically in New York State. As you all know by now, if you check out RathCo Outdoors, Allegheny State Park has always been close to the top of my list in popularity personally. But there are a ton of awesome parks and recreational points of interest throughout the state of New York. For example, a few years back, my wife and I ended up taking a Greyhound bus to New York City. My wife had never seen New York City before, so needless to say, we had a blast. We took a ferry across the we saw the Brooklyn Bridge. It was just a ferry that I believe goes around the island or around New York City, something like that. We also took a bus to Jamaica, New York, and visited the casino there. And I wound up finding $100 outside the casino as we were walking in, so that was pretty cool. We got a hotel room right near Central Park in Manhattan, so that was really nice. And oh shit! Oh, look at the time, folks. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I've got to go shower and get ready for work, so this is where I must say farewell for now. But please be sure to like and subscribe, turning on all notifications for RathCo Gaming and our other YouTube channel, RathCo Outdoors. Thank you all so very much for all of your support, and I mean that, guys. Like, you are all part of the RathCo family of gamers and outdoorsmen and women and kids, and everyone is welcome. I know that a lot of my videos are not made for children, especially on RathCo Gaming, and it's pouring ass rain outside. I don't know, you can't really see out my window because it's too bright out, but take my word for it, it is pouring ass rain outside. So I'm going to have to be careful driving to work and whatnot, but It's been nice talking to you guys. I wanted to chat with all my viewers and all my fans and everybody before I leave for work. So be sure to check out RathCo Outdoors, because if anything interesting happens at work, I usually post little short videos of said funny things or whatever the frig is happening at my work. So thank you all so very, very much for watching. As I always say, I have love and respect for each and every one of you. You guys make RathCo. Without you, there is no RathCo Corporation. And I will see you all this evening when I pop back on. So until then, oh, and also one more crucial thing. I have been planning on doing RathCo's very first live stream very soon. So you're going to want to check that one out. All right, but I got to get going. Later.